decided to make another little short video just to help you with exercise 6. Okay? It's not difficult stuff, but sometimes I feel like maybe you wouldn't know exactly what they mean. If they give you a certain function and they ask you to find f of x plus h, okay? Then you just substitute x plus h inside that function. Let's say it was x squared minus 5. Okay, you say, alright, it's x plus h squared minus 5. And then you need to open it. Just like FOIL. Okay, so that is probably in A 14 and 15. You'll have to work with x plus h. You just substitute x plus h in the function. Simplify as much as you can and just leave it. You're not going to get an answer as a number. Okay? Alright? Okay, now, next thing, this is in B. I've asked you to do 2 and 4 in B. G of x is x squared minus 5. And now they tell you to find x if g of x is 1 minus 5x. Now, we've done something like that. Okay? If g of x is equal to that, n equal to that, like Joseph said, you're just going to say x squared minus 5 equal 1 minus 5x. Well, the reason why I wanted to just go over it quickly is just so you remember how to solve quadratic equations. It's been a while. Okay, so we're going to push them all to one side and make it equal to 0. So it's going to be x squared plus 5x minus 6, because I'm not moving the 1 to this side, equals 0. Remember when we solved stuff like that? Don't know if we did it this year. You did it a little bit last year, but I'm sure you will get that. But this is trinomials. Yeah, we did it in the beginning of the year. So remember what we do is we try to factorize it. So it's going to be minus 2 and minus 3. Okay, I'll factorize it. Okay, I need two numbers that multiply. No, it should be, sorry. That's minus 6, isn't it? So yes, that should be clear. No, I don't think I've got an answer yet. Just pause for a second. Okay, so a little mistake here. Both of the numbers that we're looking for, they need to add up to 5 plus 5 and they need to multiply to minus 6. If they both multiply to minus 6, one of them has to be positive. Okay? And that one will be plus 1. The negative one will be minus 6. Okay? Obviously the other way around. Okay? Plus 6 and minus 1. And now they multiply to minus 6 and they add up to 5. So then there's two answers. Okay? Because it's a quadratic equation, just like we saw before, we're going to have two answers. One is minus 6 and the other one is plus 1. Okay? It's just a little reminder how to solve the quadratic equation. The next bit I want to look at is D. Okay? In D, and this is the thing that I think some of you will be lost. They tell you, look, there's f of x which is x squared. And now there's another function, g of x, which is 3 times f of x. Okay? And they ask you to explain in words. That's a tricky question. Explain in words the transformation from f to g. What does it mean? What does it mean when I multiply a function by 3? Well, what it means is that I'm stretching it. Okay? We use that words when we're looking at graphs. Okay? I'm stretching it. If I'm multiplying something, then if it was 1, now it will be 3. If it was 2, it will be 6. So it's not a vertical shift, it's a stretch. That's the word we're looking for. If I have another function, 2 power of x, and now a new function, g of x, which is minus f of x. Again, we spoke about that. What happens if you put a minus in front of the function? What are you actually doing? Okay. Looking at the graph, okay? If I have some kind of function, I don't know, like this, let's say. And if I put a minus in front, what will happen to it? That's it, alright? So Oli does the right trick. We are flipping it. But instead of saying flipping it, the formal way of saying is we reflect over x-axis. Okay? We're reflecting over the x-axis. Flipping it. Right, let's say we have another function. This is all from D. 2 over x. What kind of function is that? See that? You're the specialist in that way. 2 over x. Now we have f of x plus 2. So what are we doing for it?
Vertical shift.
We're doing a vertical shift upward. I would say vertical shift upward. Push it up by 2. Okay? That's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.